Hi and welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. My name's Bajerski. As probably you all know by now who have watched a few of my videos, I don't do fast food spirituality. I believe Einstein cannot be taught to a child in a day, and it's taken me 11 years to get to where I am, which is probably that far in a spiritual term. So what I share with you is my experiences, but I will put them in a way that I have to speak and I have to be able to tell you the full story rather than just bullet points. That's not how I work, and I hope you appreciate that, and I hope you can take the time, or should I say, as this video is about to show you all, I hope you can become stronger than your mind. Now that said, I'll explain what this means. This video is all about before we even enter into the energy of meditation. I have so many people ask me, Mark, can you do a video on meditation? Can you show us how to meditate? And let me tell you, you can read 1,000 books on meditation, and that is one thing that I say is sometimes very dangerous, because you can read a book and you think, okay, right now I'm ready, I've got all the information, and you sit down, you start your breathing techniques, you may use your tongue up at the top of your, the top of here, the palate, and then you're doing all of this, and then you're doing your breathing, and all of a sudden, boom, you're back to where you are again, and you feel as if you're a failure. You feel like you've done something wrong and you can't do it, which is nonsense, because whoever's wrote that book has found their way to find their meditation, and that's beautiful, but that's their way. I mean, you are completely different from anybody in this world. What you've been through as a child, what you've been through up to this very moment, the blocks, the issues, the pains, the happiness, everything that you've been through is an actual block towards meditation. And all of these things need to be, at least we need to recognize them before we can heal ourselves to be able to become at one with ourselves, or how people say, meditate. It's just finding your peace, basically. Meditation to me is AKA finding your peace. That's all it is. And how do we find our peace when we're in a bad place? How on earth can we meditate and just simply be when we have so much going on in our life? You see? So this video is an explanation of, first of all, that eureka moment when you realize the biggest secret of all of how to begin your meditation and what you need to do. So here goes. This is something I've been practicing for quite a while now, and I actually saw this 11 years ago in my life. It happened when I tried to meditate and I realized what it was all about. So I'm going to share it with you today. So first of all, I want you to just sit down, and I want you to be honest. I want you to be truthful to yourself. I want you to take away ego. I want you to take away any pride. There is no judgment here. This isn't about judgment. This is about recognition of oneself and understanding who you are at this given moment and what your mind does to you and how it so controls you and I. There is no right and wrong. You have done nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with you at all. It is just simply something that we need to be aware of. That's all. And once we become aware of it, that's the next step of healing it and moving forward. So now that you're comfortable and there's no ego, it doesn't matter what happens now. It's not a test. It's not a challenge. It is simply just to be in that moment of truth within yourself. So see around the room and just see if there's a clock or a watch or a mobile phone with the time attached to it. Just, if you haven't got it, just nip out and get one now. Just get the clock or your mobile phone so you can see the time. So now you're ready. You're filled with honesty and truth. After this video, I want you to look at the time. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to do your best to be at peace with yourself and to simply say, I am, and this is where I'm meant to be, and where I am is exactly where I'm supposed to be, and I am going to sit here and just find my peace and stillness. And then as soon as your mind kicks in and says, hey, what are you doing? No. This isn't what you should be doing. You should be doing this. I should be thinking about this. You should be thinking about, you should be doing, you should. And as soon as that happens, I want you to open your eyes and look at the clock and see how long it was before you start to when you finish. And I want you to look at the minutes of how long you were allowed to be at peace. Whether that was 1 minute, 2, 3, 4, doesn't matter. Just be honest. And then I want you to ask yourself this question. Why is it that my mind only allows me peace for that amount of time? That is the number one question you need to ask yourself. And once you realize that, then you are in a place of awareness that your mind is more powerful than your heart, and that your mind is controlling you from finding your peace, your balance. A mind is a beautiful thing and should be used accordingly. So when you cross the road and you look left and right, that's how you use your mind. But your mind must not be there to tell you when you need your peace and when you need your happiness and your balance and your just moments of clarity. Your mind is a tool, and you have to conquer your mind before you can practice the art of meditation. And this is why once you realize that your mind does that, you then say, enough is enough. And that is when you begin the path of meditation, because the heart becomes stronger than the mind, and that is the biggest battle of all in meditation, conquering the mind. So there you go, guys. Give it a go. See how long you last. And it's a good practice to be able to do this often before you start true meditation or the path of meditation. Have a lovely day from my heart to yours. I do hope you subscribe to my Bajerski channel, and for many more videos that I'll be bringing out, and the next one after this will be all about meditation and how I found my path of meditation and how I can share little tips with you, and then after that the opening of the third eye. Always a wonderful experience. Take care, everybody.